Bungie's Marathon is the latest in a new wave of extraction shooters taking the genre by storm. And a few days ago, I had the chance to play it via the Marathon closed server slam. Played the game for roughly 3 hours across PC and PS5. And to be honest, I didn't really enjoy the time that I played. So let's discuss. However, even though I found the experience to be overall quite boring, there are some things that the game does do well. With regards to the gunplay, the guns feel and they handle like Destiny weapons. They're very punchy and they feel great to shoot, which if you played a Bungie game before, this isn't new. Bungie has always nailed the gunplay in the games, from Halo to Destiny and now Marathon. The guns have always been really satisfying to shoot and be shot at. Reload animations look very good, and weapons themselves feel like something you'd find in a game like Cyberpunk. They're very futuristic looking. The skyboxes look gorgeous, very reminiscent of Destiny 1 and 2. When you're looking up in the sky, you can see the planets in orbit. It looks really nice. In spite of that though, let's get into the bad. First up is the performance of the game. As mentioned earlier, I played the game on PC and PS5, and I had to swap to the PS5 because of a bug on PC that kept my FPS locked to 30, and I tried everything I could to fix it. I changed my graphic settings, I set the FPS to unlimited, I even turned the DLSS off, and that couldn't fix it. Then I restarted the game and I was able to get the game running at my usual 165 FPS at high graphic settings. I don't know if I'm the only one who had this bug, but it was really annoying. However, when it was running properly, the game ran like a dream when I had DLSS switched on. On the PS5, the game was able to run at a steady 60 frames, but I'm quite disappointed that there's no 120 FPS option. Most of the big shooters we have on console nowadays have a high frame rate mode. So you think of Black Ops 7, Battlefield 6, both of those games support 120 frames. So it's a real shame that it didn't have it. Maybe it'll have it in the full game, but in the beta at least, I searched in the options menu, I just couldn't see it. But I wish they would have had an option for a high frame rate mode. Now next up is the graphics and general look of the game. I don't like it. I understand they were going for this Blade Runner style, futurism style aesthetic, but in the flesh, while you're playing it, the game looks like a custom map on Roblox or Fortnite or something like that. There are 3 maps in the game right now, and they mostly all blend into one another. But besides that, the game is just really boring to play. I managed to extract 5 times, and I only saw a group of 3 real players once during my last extraction. The rest was just fighting the AI, which is not fun to fight. The enemy AI are very bullet spongy, they're very punching. As you're playing solo, they will end up killing you. At least that's what, in my experience, that's what happened to me. I got killed a lot by the AI. But it's just like most of the time I'm fighting like AI bots instead of real people, which shouldn't really happen in a game like this. If you look at like Arc Raiders or Tarkov, there's a lot of PvP happening in these games, and when you come play Marathon, it's just a tumbleweed simulator. You'll see maybe 1 or 2 real people like every couple of matches, and that just shouldn't happen. And also, the UI is a nightmare to navigate with the controller. They use the Destiny UI, which, to be honest, the Destiny UI works well in a game like that, but here it's just slow. It's very confusing to navigate. When you're playing a shoot like this, a fast-paced extraction shoot like this, you don't want to waste precious time fiddling around with the user interface, because that's just going to get you killed, and it's not fun, and it's quite boring. It takes up a lot of your time just looking around for menus and fiddling around with menus. So yeah, that's my experience with Marathon. It's not a game for me personally. I can understand why someone would like it, but it's just not for me. I didn't really enjoy the time I spent with the game. The whole like extraction style shooter thing, I get why people like it. I really do. It's tense. It has, it's good. It's fun content to watch. But me personally, I just don't like that style of gameplay. So that's all I had to say on Marathon. Let me know what you guys think of Marathon in the comments. Let me know if you played the server slam and what you think of it. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Hopefully see you guys in the next one.